Did you know that the human eye has three types of cone cells? These are the S cones, M cones, and L cones, each tuned to different wavelengths of light. S cones detect blue, M cones pick up green, and L cones are all about red. Now here's where it gets interesting. Women tend to have a slight edge in color perception. This is partly due to genetic variations that enhance their ability to distinguish between shades. Imagine walking through a vibrant garden. While men might see a few colors, women can spot subtle differences in hues that others might miss. This heightened sensitivity not only enriches their visual experience but also plays a role in fields like art and design, where color nuances matter. So, next time you admire a sunset, remember that women might just see a whole spectrum of colors that you don't. Color vision is a fascinating topic, especially when you consider the role of genetics. The genes that dictate our ability to see red and green are found on the X chromosome. Now here's where it gets interesting. Women have two X chromosomes while men have just one. This means that if a man inherits a faulty gene for color vision, he's out of luck. There's no backup. This is why red-green color blindness is much more common in men. On the flip side, women with their two X chromosomes can carry variations in these genes. This genetic diversity can sometimes enhance their color perception, allowing them to see a broader spectrum of colors. So, while men might struggle with distinguishing certain shades, women might just have the edge in seeing the world in vibrant detail. Isn't it amazing how our genes shape our experiences? Imagine seeing the world in a way that most people can't even fathom. That's the reality for some women with tetrachromacy. While the average person sees about 1 million colors, tetrachromats can distinguish around 100 million. This rare condition arises from having 4 types of cone cells in their eyes instead of the usual 3. It's like having a superpower for color. You might think it's just a vivid imagination, but for these women, it's a daily experience. Scientists estimate that up to 12% of women might have some form of this extraordinary vision, though many remain unaware of their unique ability. Imagine walking through a garden and seeing shades of flowers that others can't even name. Tetrachromacy opens up a vibrant world that's hidden from most of us, turning the mundane into a breathtaking spectrum. Did you know that around 8% of men experience some form of color blindness, while only about 0.5% of women do? It's fascinating, really. The most common type is red-green color blindness, which makes it tricky for men to differentiate between shades of red, green, and brown. Imagine trying to pick out ripe strawberries or deciding if that traffic light is red or green. This condition is linked to genetics, specifically the X chromosome. Men have one X and one Y chromosome, while women have two XS. If a man inherits the colorblind gene on his single X, he's affected. Women, on the other hand, would need to inherit it on both XS to be colorblind. So, next time you see a guy struggling with color, remember, it's not just him being indecisive, it's a genetic quirk. Imagine a world where survival hinged on the ability to see the subtle differences in color. In prehistoric times, women often took on the role of gatherers, relying on their keen eyesight to distinguish between ripe fruits and poisonous plants. This heightened color vision wasn't just about food, it was a matter of life and death. But it didn't stop there. Better color perception also played a crucial role in social interactions. Women developed the ability to read facial expressions more accurately, enhancing social bonding and caregiving. This skill allowed them to detect emotions and even health conditions through variations in skin tones. So, the next time you marvel at a sunset or appreciate the colors around you, remember that this extraordinary ability may have deep roots in our evolutionary past, shaped by the needs of survival and connection. Have you ever noticed how women describe colors? While a man might simply say blue, a woman might dive into a rainbow of shades: turquoise, mint, teal, aquamarine. Fascinating. This isn't just a quirky difference. Studies suggest that women can actually perceive more shades than men. Research indicates that women have a wider range of color vision, possibly due to evolutionary factors. This means they can distinguish subtle variations that might escape the average male eye. So next time you're picking paint or choosing an outfit, remember, those extra descriptors aren't just fluff. They're a glimpse into a richer world of color perception. In conclusion, did you know that women might actually see more colors than men? It all comes down to genetics, specifically the X chromosome. Women have two X chromosomes, which gives them a unique advantage in color perception. Some women even possess a rare condition called tetrachromacy, allowing them to see an even broader spectrum of colors. On the flip side, men with their single X chromosome are more prone to color blindness. This difference isn't just random, it may have evolved to help women gather food and enhance social interactions. So, the next time someone debates whether a color is blue, green, or teal, remember, there's a good chance they might be seeing something entirely different.